Mark, thanks for joining us. Just give us a little bit of information about the job you're coming in to do now, because it's quite a large role, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity. I'm coming in as under-19s academy manager, heading up the youth programme, so from the boys leave school, that post-16 programme, before we then hopefully pass them on to the 23s and hopefully get them out on the pitch here at Agborough.
And for those that might not know too much about it, and that I suppose there aren't as many of those now, given that the programme is growing and it's ever increasing, it plays a huge part in the structure in general. Whereabouts in the whole thing does it sit, this particular group?
Yeah, so we have a range of teams. We have 5 squads, so we serve the community as well as trying to get players out here on the pitch here at Agborough. So when boys leave school, we supply them with outstanding education alongside a full-time football programme, and there's a range of abilities in there, and we provide things for the community, but also trying to produce real top players that can go on and play for the first team, and also hopefully go and better themselves and go and play in the Football League as well.
Just before we talk about sort of the off-the-pitch stuff, in terms of football and a player's development and a player's abilities and talent, it's a very crucial age, that sort of 16 to 18, 19, that age group, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly, and sometimes being spotted at 9 years old and coming through the academy system can be a disadvantage. They sometimes can peak a little bit early, and sometimes in a programme like this you find a gem who's raw, who's just needs a little bit of support and a little bit of coaching, and then you get them to peak at the right time, and sometimes they grow into their body, and when they get to this age they're fresh, ready to go into men's football and really affect it. So it's a really exciting opportunity. I've worked at a programme similar to this before. One of the players, I was only there for 3 seasons, and one of those players has gone on to be bought by Birmingham City, and now he's playing for Wycombe. So really hoping we can get players out here on the pitch and reproduce that sort of success here.
And it's important to manage, I guess, the individuals as well, and it's the same for us at any age, particularly at that age group, in terms of confidence and learning about the world and growing up in terms of maturity. A lot of different individuals, different cases, I guess.
Certainly. We're not just developing players, we're developing people as well, and trying to help them prepare for the wide world when they leave us as well. So socially, psychologically, we're going to be really helping the boys mature during that interesting few years. We've all been there as young footballers and whatnot, and it's going to be a fantastic opportunity for me and a really good experience for the boys, and I'm really looking forward to get started.
And how important is it, from your point of view, and I know we've always said this, in terms of lads representing the clubs and things, to sort of develop that model behaviour, if you like? I mean, we're all human, I guess, but in terms of just having those, I guess, your P's and Q's in order, really.
Yeah, of course, there's going to be those challenges, bringing the boys into line, making sure they're disciplined. My challenge is to make this an unrivaled course across the country and make sure that we're the best education provider, and part of that is making sure everyone's behaving themselves and everyone's working in a common goal towards providing the best service we can for the boys, and they've got to play their part in it as well and make sure they're behaving themselves their end as well.
And a little bit about yourself personally. I know, although you've been working not quite so local recently, you have had cause to be in and around the area before?
Yeah, so I grew up in Redditch. I'm a local boy. I've been in and around Worcestershire for my whole life, other than the last 3-4 seasons where I've been down at Watford full time in their academy, which was a fantastic opportunity for me. Now returning back to my home sort of county, really looking forward to the opportunity. In terms of my experiences to this point, I've sort of spent 10 years in academy football at 3 different professional clubs, at West Bromwich Albion, Birmingham City and Watford. So I've got a lot of experience to draw upon, and previously worked on a course similar to this at Worcester City. So now ready to lead and oversee and come in and manage the academy and take it hopefully to the next level and build on the great work that's already been done here.
And I would guess it's going to be a very quick start for you in terms of being thrown straight into it, but very loosely speaking, what kind of challenges come first, really?
Well, the first couple of weeks is going to be a settling in process. We're easing into Christmas now, the games programme's starting to wind down, so we're going to have an opportunity to observe, get to know all the staff, get to know all the players, get to know the way we do things here at the football club, which will be nice and ease me in. And then the start of 2018, we're really going to try and take the course even further and build on the great work that's been done up to now. So yeah, I watched the game yesterday. Watched the Category 1 boys progress through to the next stage of the ECFA Cup. Thought they were superb. It was 4-0 and the performance was fantastic. Looking forward tonight to go and take another squad across to Walsall and play against their under-16s, and looking forward to getting to know the players.
And in terms of the process that has brought you here, you'll have learned a lot about the overall project for the football club, both on and off the field. I guess as much as you've impressed, the football club's impressed you as well.
I've been so impressed. The minute I came in here and I met with Colin and the guys, I know Matt Gardner from previous experiences elsewhere, and the club's got a real football league feel to it. You know, it doesn't feel like a club that's where it is at the moment. It feels like a club that's got ambition, that wants to get back to where it was before and push on further than that. You know, the plans for the stadium and the plans for the training ground and the infrastructure here is superb. The staff here, you know, you've got some really, really qualified top members of staff, and you know, the club's going places, and I'm looking forward to being a part of it.